Freeman makes a re-entry in the ball game.
And a big moment right now for Gabe Freeman. One of the times, or a few times, that he's actually on the court and Diamond Simpson is not there. He can really impose his will right now underneath with his athleticism.
And Arwin Santos short on that attempt, but Hognatan cannot keep his hands on that letter. He'll stay with Bierman with 12 seconds remaining in the shot clock.
San Miguel has shot 27% from the three-point area in the first two games, but they have taken more attempts, about 24 a game. I'm sure that Coach Otangkisen wants them to bring their shots closer to the basket today for a higher percentage look.
Last touch on Arwin Santos.
And just as you mentioned it, what did we see? First three shots coming
from the three-point area.
Three-point area.
At sabi mo nga, Diamond Simpson is not on the floor. Perfect chance for them to get Gabe Freeman his touches. He's provided the energy on defense, reward him on offense, just to make sure that he keeps his rhythm on offense here for San Miguel.
Here's Sonny Toss, and showing us that he's A-okay to play in this game.
And that has been the story for Alaska. They pull someone out of that bench, and that guy seems to respond all the time. Sonny Toss, first time back, first touch, he gets some points.
Off-balance shot from Gabe Freeman, but a foul is called against Larry Bonacier.
Freeman only went to the line 8 times. Like that 5 times in game number 2. Something that he intends to increase if he gets his touches underneath. And sabi nga natin, this is a perfect chance since Diamond Simpson is not on the floor. Gabe Freeman for today, 5 points.
And while you were saying that Alex Cabagnot goes back to the bench, played a total of about 8 minutes in this game. Key guy that has not responded so far in his first opportunity in a championship was the main point guard during the season. 9 points, about more than 5 assists. But in this series, his point production dropping by 6, only 3 points a game.
Well, you know, third point guard is now brought in by Coach Otangkisen, Jonas Villanueva, inside the game.
But you know, Zeno Miranda started this game. He was actually okay. He was able to set up his team pretty well.
And here's another steal, and Freeman leading the break. James Washington is not finished. A tip in there by Gabe Freeman.
That's the way he wants it. Get the defensive stop, push the pace, score off the ball. 26-20 here for San Miguel. Another good start here in quarter number 2.
And Freeman with 8 points to his name.
Remember, you talked about, Ronnie, how this unit right now, you got a second unit for San Miguel, and same with Alaska. This is that unit for Alaska that really relies so much on Diamond Simpson. Kasi wala si LA, wala rin si Cyrus Baguio.
Another turnover here. Here's Jay Washington. Bounce pass to Villanueva. And now they set up their half-court set. Freeman thinking about it. Takes the 15-foot jumper. No! Larry Bonacier looking down court. Bonacier swings it over to Hognatan. Hognatan to the corner. Borboran. Good closeout. Borboran. High looper. No good. Sonny Toss recovers the loose ball. And a steal here by Joseph Yo. And the Ninja with a walk in the park.
Defense of San Miguel right now, really picking it up. It's what they do, causing that turnover. We said Alaska can't afford to do that, and turnover so far, just like this one. Joseph Yo has been a spitfire so far in the series, gets another 2 points.
And a quick 30-second timeout called by Coach Tim Cohn, brought to you by HandyFix. Ang first aid ng bahay mo, bonds all, seals all. And it has been a game of spurts here. With San Miguel going first blood, and Alaska coming back with their own run, and now here in the second quarter, San Miguel with another run.
6 turnover points here so far for San Miguel. They've fueled their running game with efficient defense. They came out today in the first quarter with a tremendous amount of energy. Perhaps understanding the fact that in the first 2 games, they were nip and tuck with Alaska all the way, but they just couldn't make the necessary defensive stops down the stretch to put down Alaska.
All right, of course, the commissioners row a lot of VIPs in attendance, and we did have the Leo Awards earlier on. James Yap winning second MVP.
Rico Mario Hoffer winning the Rookie of the Year award.
Rookie of the Year, and we'll give you all the other winners also of the other awards as we go on in this game. Here's the Vance laying down the leather. There's a double team. Nata now settles down the offense. Backdoor play anticipated. Another turnover. Here's Joseph Yo. Jonas Villanueva orchestrating the offense for the Spearmen. Villanueva, change of direction. Joseph Yo, no! Rebound to Diamond Simpson.
Joseph Yo got a good look. That's all you can ask for. Guy's been hot the entire series. You give him those good looks. At one point, he's going to make you pay.
Oh, sorry, missed there by Borboran. And Freeman grabs another rebound. But Miguel looking to increase his 8-point lead.
This has been a problem right here for San Miguel. Because sometimes they just take so long to create or start out that play. They started going for that play about 14 seconds in the shot clock. Naiipit sila ng depensa ng Alaska.
Yung execution nila is coming off minimal pressure from Alaska, which is opposite from what we're seeing on the other side. Extreme ball pressure from San Miguel, limiting the shot clock options for Alaska.
A monster block there by Simpson. Here's Devance going the other way. An offensive foul called on Joe Devance. And you know, Alaska's offense seems to be in disarray right now. They didn't have a point guard on the floor. Let's take a look at this block first by Diamond Simpson. Right now, LA Tenorio is inserted back in the ball game, and we will see Tenorio back in action after we take this short break. On us, right away from the defense of Tenorio. It'll stay with the Beermans with 6 seconds remaining. And right now, let's go over to Dominic.
Coach Tim Cono's asking, boys, why are we playing the tempo of the San Miguel Beermen? Up and down, up and down. We need to be able to play our game. Slow down, be poised, sync your mind and your body. And lastly, take care of the ball because we're playing good defense, but we can't play defense against turning the ball over.
All right, that sequence, not exactly good defense as Ildefonso scores underneath, and good defense on the other side with that steal by Freeman.
Parang hindi narinig ni Larry kung ano sinasabi ni Simpson. Kakasabi lang eh.
Kasi siguradong pinaalala, pero yung magandang on-the-ball pressure, funneled him deep in the baseline at nilaro na ng San Miguel yung passing lane. Another agam.
And a putback of his own miss for Gabe Freeman, who has 10 points.
And what a difference every time Gabe Freeman is on the floor for San Miguel. When he was on the floor, they definitely had a plus in terms of scoring. Every time he was down, kailan humahabol ang Alaska.
At yung dami ng possessions dito ng San Miguel, they have at least 7 more possessions than Alaska here in quarter number 2. Could have been another turnover here for the Aces.
2 seconds remaining in the shot clock here of the Alaska Aces. And they're down by 12 points.
I don't see the fluidity in the triangle offense right now of Coach Tim Conas. Figure gives some words of wisdom here for Larry Falacher.
Here's Freeman. Oh! You know, Nalansine defense, you know, in that time. Full of defense. And Freeman now increases that lead of San Miguel to 14.
Talk about upping the ante on defense. Here's another steal. This is the 7th turnover for Alaska in this quarter alone. And Gabe Freeman finishing that one off.
Shot is good for Gabe Freeman. So far, San Miguel has limited the Alaska Aces to 2 points here, halfway through the second quarter.
San Miguel has forced Alaska to commit about 11 turnovers already. And for the series, Alaska only averages 13 turnovers in 48 minutes. This is the kind of tough defense that San Miguel has come out with against Alaska today.
And another turnover to boot. And an advantage foul called against the Aces. And, you know, those turnovers are killing the Alaska Aces here in the second quarter.
Yes, you talk about possession count here. Definitely San Miguel has the edge. San Miguel coming out with a lot of fire And as a result, they have limited Alaska to only 2 points here in quarter number 2.
And to tell us more about San Miguel, let's go over to Leah.
Thanks, Richard. Now, Gabe Freeman definitely not putting up his best numbers in the last ball game in Game 2. In fact, there was conference low numbers. Now, I spoke to Coach Schott about him, and Coach Schott shared that, well, everyone has their bad days, but he said he's not afraid to say that they really have to cut Gabe some slack. He's getting called for fouls, ticky-tacky fouls in his own words, especially when he's going for rebounds, because rebounding is a very physical thing. A lot of physicality is involved. So Gabe is being called for a lot of fouls there, and he's trying to get over it, keep his head clear, focus, and play his game right now. Richard?
Well, so far, Freeman has already surpassed his Game 2 output. He has 14 points. Here's Jay Washington from the outside, and that's all net.
Richard, right now, San Miguel 17-0 run in over 4 minutes.
And it is a 19-point lead for the Beermen. It's Tenorio. De La Cruz, medium range jumper, is good. And that stops the bleeding for a moment.
And that was, Alaska needed that like water in the lamesa dam. Uy, nanunuyot na talaga. Kailangan nila ng puntos.
Here's Joseph Yo inside incursion off the glass, too strong. Good stop here for the Aces. Tenorio now looking down court. Tenorio escapes Joseph Yo. Tenorio with a looper. So back-to-back baskets for the Alaska Aces, looking to make their own run. Here's Jonas Villanueva. Jay Washington once again. Oh, he is hot.
You talk about taking what the defense gives you, and Jay Washington hits his 10-point. San Miguel hits its 4th 3-point basket of the ballgame.
Another turnover here. Jonas Villanueva too strong. It will stay with the white shirts of San Miguel.
And that has been the story. Effort of San Miguel in this game. What was that? A 1-on-3 possession to get the rebound. But Joseph Yo found a way to be able to at least tap that basketball and give them another opportunity at the basket.
And this is the sense of urgency that Coach Schott Tankinson expected of this loaded crew of San Miguel. You're down 0-2, back against the wall. No one has won the title after being down 0-3 over the last 35 years. This is a situation for San Miguel that amounts to about all or nothing right now.
And here's Villanueva. Oh, but put back, still nothing. Freeman, you know, his third jump, his second jump is as high as his first jump.
Exactly.
Walang minus eh, no?
Wala.
Parang may trampoline eh. Sa ilalim ng
Parang ganyan ka rin dati.
Ay, hanggang ngayon.
Lahat mababa yung talon.
Wala.
Tenorio for 3. That's way short. Arwin Santos and San Miguel looking to pad this lead, which now stands at 20. Jay Washington does just that.
It's been a Washington and Gabe Freeman show here in quarter number 2 on offense for San Miguel. But their defense continues to push Alaska to commit a lot of turnovers.
Here's Simpson, and that's traveling. Alaska has only scored 6 points here in quarter number 2.
Coach Tim Cohn, he was looking for some poise from his boys. So far, it hasn't happened. It seems that they are playing to the beat of the drum, and the drum is being played right now by San Miguel. They are the team that's dictating tempo, and they're the team that's dictating the pace of the game.
I'd like to thank Hanes, the official underwear of the PBA. The Aces already committed 10 turnovers in this quarter alone. More turnovers than points.
Wow, that's got to hurt here for Alaska. And I'm sure that Coach Tim Cohn is already looking at the halftime break. But right now, in the last 3 and 13, he's hoping that somehow Alaska narrows the gap that they're looking at. This is a huge 22-point bubble that San Miguel has erected over the course of this second quarter.
Here's Freeman now, guarded by Simpson. And Jay Washington too aggressive in setting that screen.
Alam mo, Jason, yung in-between break between last Sunday's game and today's Wednesday matchup is definitely crucial for these two squads. I was wondering how Alaska would manage the rest in between games number 2 and number 3. And I was also thinking about